Alright, late June update. I pulled out two more beets. This one was starting to die, as you can see by the leaves. The foliage is really, well, watch this. See that? Not alive. This is how big it got, and it's kind of mushy, so I have to eat it pretty fast. This one, however, perfect size. Look at that. See how it's still alive? This is how big that is right here. Not bad. One thing I learned from my previous mistakes from radishes is as soon as you get them, cut off the whole top, otherwise they will wilt like this one. You can feels mushy, kind of like a ripe plum or a peach, ready to burst all the juices. This one is hard like a potato. Look how tall they are. Once again, that fence is right here, 6 feet. That's well into the 7 or close to the 8 feet mark now. I still don't see any corn that's starting to form. I'm gonna wait till these little things right here get just a little bit darker. They're still like a light tan, like wheat almost. So once they get darker, I'll start to shake the corn stalks like the other corn to get it to start, giving me corn. Oh, and here's my apple tree. I now have 2 small apples. One's right there, and the other one's right there. There was a third apple, but I think the bugs ate it. It was somewhere in this area. If those apples do not grow by August, this tree is coming down completely. So, here's an example of some pinto beans. These are the yellow kind. Stage is yellow. The outside has not yet developed the pinto bean stripes, but as you can see here, these beans are pretty huge compared to the one that when it dried out. Had to let it stay a little bit longer. With this humidity, I was afraid that they may start to sprout, so I went ahead and pulled them out before they have a chance to grow any further. Here I have another one that's starting to develop, or rather almost fully developed. It's got just changed colors. Here's a small one that died before I had a chance to do anything. So, but I'm fixing to start picking some black beans. I saw some. Here we go. Look at that right there. I'm gonna pick that one off. So, same thing as with the pinto beans. They start off green, and then slowly but surely they start to get the little stripes, as you can see here. And if I can pop one open with one hand. Okay, so I went ahead and opened it for you with one hand, or put the camera down for a second. As you can see here, they are actually kind of a purplish, dark purple bean. When they dry out, they become black beans. But there you go. I'm going to go ahead and pick off the rest that are in there. There's at least 3 different pods, and I'm going to go through the rest of these and see if I can find any other beans that are ready. Well, first of all, here's my marigold. It's already pretty high, and it's starting to bloom right there and right there. I went ahead and bought this little cage for this tomato that's growing. I was trying to get into this one over here. There you go. However, it was already too big, and by the time I had time to go to the store and go buy one, it actually was starting to lean over, and it fell over, and so all the roots kind of going upwards now. But as you can see, it does have plenty of little flowers everywhere. But back to my main point. Look at this right here. This one also did the same thing too. But as you can see, I have tomatoes. I got at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4. So there's 2. There's the third one and the fourth one. Here's another tomato that's starting to grow. So I'm going to buy another cage. At least 3 more. Gotta figure out what to do with this tomato though, and this one, because, well, that's not gonna work at all. I mean, it could work, but we'll see. We'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to probably do something else with that. My radishes, as you can see, they're already flowered, they bloomed, they've already spent their blooms. They're starting to have something here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a new seed or what, but here's another little bunch of flowers. My lettuce is starting to look pretty good. I mean, you could eat this as microgreens. I've heard of people eating lettuce like microgreens, but it's starting to wilt, so I'm starting to get kind of worried. And here's my I'm drawing a blank. My watermelon patch, still growing. I had some bad news with my green beans over there. Some bug or insect got in there and basically ate a whole bunch of green beans. Man, I had a whole bowl that I was gonna go and pick out ready. You know, I took a little bowl, about a 2-quart size bowl, and I was picking them all out. But as I was starting to pick them, I realized there was a bunch of little holes in them, in each little green bean pod, and I realized an insect or locust or God knows what got in there, some bug, and ate more than half. So I had to throw away about 2 quarts, a container of 2 quarts that was full of green beans. So that was sad news.